What's up, bud? It's Rob. This is Apparel Success, and in this video right now, I'm going to share with you 9 tips for running Facebook ads for your clothing brand. And every single one of these tips that I share with you is going to help you improve the ads you're already running, create high-performing Facebook ads, and most importantly, help you create ads that actually convert people that come across them for your clothing brand. This channel here is sponsored by my buds over at Brand Crowd. And if you need designs made for your clothing brand, I seriously recommend you check them out. They have a huge library of already professionally designed logos that you can customize. You can add your own fonts, your own layouts to it. All of this is free to try. Then if you like the logo you've made, you can decide to purchase it, remove it from the marketplace so that it's yours. If you're interested, follow the link in the description because it'll give you a huge discount. All right, let's jump right into these 9 Facebook ads tips, and I recommend that you take notes during this video so that the next time you're creating Facebook ads for your own clothing brand, you can look at them and use them as a guide to help you create the best performing ads for your clothing brand possible, okay? Tip number 1 is the most important variable inside of the Facebook ads that you create is the creative of the ad, okay? So when it comes down to targeting and all that stuff, what's at the end of the day really going to determine whether people are responding well to your ad or not is if the creative of your ad is high quality and is actually meshing with your audience. Because you can have all of your targeting down absolutely perfectly. You can be going after the right people and you've got everything targeted exactly, specifically, particularly perfect. But if you don't have the creative right, if the creative's not meshing with those people, you're really going to struggle when it comes to converting them into customers. So focus on the creative first. Make sure that the creative that you're coming out with is done to the best of your ability. The second tip that I have is to take screenshots of ads that are being targeted towards you that you like and that you find interesting so that you can use them as inspiration when it comes time to actually create ads for your own clothing brand. And even more importantly, if an ad has actually converted you in the past and it's actually worked on you as a cold traffic ad or a retargeting ad, definitely take note of that ad and try and dissect exactly what they were doing and why it sold you on their clothing brand, their business, whatever it was, because this is actually how you're going to determine what you can do for your own ads to get the same results. The third tip that I have is that every single Facebook ad has a purpose, and you want to get clear on exactly what the purpose of your ad is before you start designing the creative and before you start setting up the targeting of the ad. You want to get clear on exactly what the offer is, what exactly the visual should look like, and how exactly the visual should coincide with the offer that you have. And when you get clear on the purpose of the ad, it becomes so much easier to create the creative of the ad that at the end of the day is really going to help you convert people through the ad itself. The fourth tip is to make it your main focus with all of the free content that you're putting out to build up the biggest retargeting list possible. All of the content that you're putting out on Instagram and all of the engagement that you're trying to get on Instagram, all the traffic that you're driving to your website, and just all of the content that you're creating to try and get free traffic and free exposure, the main purpose of all of that should be to build up the biggest retargeting list possible. So this means that you should definitely have a Facebook pixel set up on your website, and you should have a business account set up on your Instagram account so that you can be tracking all of these people engaging with your accounts and with your clothing brand so that you can retarget these people later because they're going to be the most likely to convert into customers for you. The fifth tip is to use your best performing organic content inside of your Facebook ads. Go through your Instagram account and look to see which of your Instagram posts have done the best for you organically. You can go to your insights and see which ones have the most amount of likes, the most amount of comments, the most amount of reach, and those are most likely to perform best inside of your Facebook ads if you're targeting the same audience because it's direct evidence that that's the content that people are engaging with the most. So go through your Instagram, go through your social media and see which content is performing the best and try using that exact content inside of your Facebook ads and it will most likely create the best results for you. The sixth tip is that if you already have a retargeting list and you're launching new products, to release those products using Facebook carousel ads. And these are the ads where you're launching an ad that has the new products in their own individual containers where people can swipe, because if you already have a retargeting list of people who have already bought from you and a customer list or people who are already interested, then when you release products with these carousel ads, it's the best for them to shop your new products and to be exposed to your new products. So that's what's worked best for me in the past, and that's what I recommend that you use if you're coming out with new products for a retargeting list. The 7th tip is that if you're putting out a cold traffic ad and you're targeting people who have never heard about your clothing brand before, then the main focus of that ad that you're putting out should be to capture leads. And you can do this either through the lead generation ads that you can create on Facebook, where you can actually capture their emails directly in the ad itself, or you can be driving people to a landing page on your website or the home page on your website if you have a pop-up that can actually capture emails, to capture these leads so that you can retarget these people and hit them with emails and convert them into customers later. Because otherwise, if you're just targeting people and you have no way of gauging where they've gone and converting them into customers later, it's really going to be difficult to convert those people right off the bat into customers. The 8th tip that I have for you is that if you already have a subscriber list or a customer list, to experiment with lookalike audiences. And the reason for this is because if you already have people who have bought from you before, then you have data now to potentially scale up your clothing brand and get your clothing brand in front of people who are just like those people who have already bought from you, that share the same characteristics, the same demos, and you can basically create these lookalike audiences using Facebook ads to target people that are exactly like the people who have already bought from you, okay? So if you have that already, if you have the luxury of already having a customer list or a subscriber list, I recommend that you experiment with lookalike audiences. The 9th tip that I have for you is to make different ads depending on their placements. So if I have an ad that I'm putting out that is an end of season sale, it's a single offer, 25% off, I can decide to put these ads inside of a Facebook newsfeed, Instagram newsfeed, Instagram stories, and depending on where I'm placing it, I'm going to be making different creatives for that same offer and for that same ad. And I think that this is what performs best on Facebook, on Instagram, is to create content that's specific for that placement, because that will optimize it and make it perform best for you. If you're struggling to market your clothing brand, then check out the teaser for my new online course, The Clothing Brand Marketing System. You can check it out at www.clothingbrandmarketing.com. It's going to be coming out next week, and you can join the waitlist so that you don't miss the early bird special. Otherwise, if you made it to this point in the video, I want to tell you about the closed Facebook group that we have going on for apparel success. There's a link in the description below. Follow that link, join us in the group. See you in the next one. Peace.